YTBC, what's the deal? So I saw a very interesting article here on Boxing Scene. And Mayweather to Golovkin, he says, beat Andre Ward, then I'll fight you. All right, so let me go ahead and read some inserts from this article. He says, when you hear stuff about Triple G, like I said before, I told Triple G what he had to do if he wants to fight me. He's got to call out Andre Ward, beat Andre Ward, then I'll fight you. I haven't seen him call out Andre Ward yet, Mayweather told FightHype.com, all right? Then he also goes on to say, if I did think about coming back, there's only one name I'm looking at, and that's Danny Garcia. Wow. I have to say Danny Garcia because you look at Danny Garcia, he's undefeated, and he's a world champion. If I'm going to fight a guy, it's going to be a world champion. Now, I commend Floyd Mayweather saying that if he comes back, it's going to be against a world champion. You can't get mad against a guy fighting a world champion, although some of you may argue, well, hey, what if the guy's the weakest link of all the world champions at the division? We can make that argument, but my thing is, Danny Garcia is an unproven welterweight. Just my opinion. If you think beating Robert Guerrero and Paulie Malignaggi makes you, a high level welterweight, then that's your opinion. I don't want to argue about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you think, cool. Me, my personal opinion, I think you gotta do a little bit more than that. And as far as the Triple G thing, I mean, if you're gonna fight him, just say you're gonna fight him because he's a world champion, but it's like with him, it's like, well, he has to beat Andre Ward first, then I'll fight him, and it's like, why doesn't Danny Garcia have to beat anybody first before you fight him? Why doesn't Danny Garcia have to beat like the Pacquiao Bradley winner? Or why doesn't Danny Garcia have to fight the Keith Thurman Sean Porter winner first? Or why doesn't Danny Garcia have to fight Kell Brook first? Or why doesn't Danny Garcia have to do anything? I mean, this dude, to a lot of us fans, shouldn't be undefeated. Now, that's all our opinions, and the facts are he's undefeated. I get that. But it's just funny, like Danny Garcia doesn't have to do anything to get a fight with Floyd. I'm sorry, he did win the vacant WBC title from Robert Guerrero. And I'm not saying that, Robert Guerrero is just easy out or he's some bum, or I don't view Robert Guerrero like that. It is a good, solid win. But Keith Thurman also beat Robert Guerrero, I don't know, man. I'm not sure why, Floyd would elect to fight Danny Garcia by far over everyone else. I'm not understanding it. Maybe you could just promote it to undefeated guys. He's younger, he beat Lucas Matisse when he was looked at as this big monster. Although I never viewed Lucas Matisse like a machine, like a lot of the fans were at that point. I remember going into the Garcia fight, there was Matisse fans saying that, he could go in there and steamroll Floyd Mayweather. I remember having this discussion with people like, really? What is it about Matisse that makes you think he will go in there and just destroy Floyd Mayweather, And I understand he has, was 37 wins with 34 knockouts, but I seen Devin Alexander go in there and pretty much outbox him pretty easily, if you ask me. Seen Zab Judah go in there and squeak out a decision against him also. So I really didn't get all the hype about Matisse. I'm just being honest about it, but it's a good win for Danny Garcia nonetheless. I actually picked Matisse to beat Garcia, so you can say that Garcia proved me wrong in that fight. I just thought once both guys settled, because I know Danny likes to throw that left hand, I didn't really have confidence in his back foot game, so I just thought if he came forward with Matisse, once they sat down and started winging shots, I thought that would just play into Matisse's hand. I thought just gave him the edge and power, but I wasn't like overly surprised that Garcia beat him. I slightly favored Matisse, but as far as this Garcia versus Mayweather, I've said this a year ago when people were talking about this. This is a mismatch. Total mismatch. Now, I know a lot of you hardcore Mayweather are going to say, oh, Mr. Box, it doesn't matter who we put in there with Mayweather. You won't be happy with it. No, that's wrong. I would like the winner out of Porter Thurman to fight him. If Bradley gets past Pacquiao, I would like him to fight him. There's a lot of guys, man. It's not just I'm shitting on Danny Garcia. No, I like to see him do something. You know what I mean? And as far as Triple G needing to beat Ward first, whatever, man. I'm so past GGG fighting Mayweather. That shit's not gonna happen. It doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters. He's not gonna fight him because GGG is a world champion, and why can't he just get a shot? You know, but yeah, Danny Garcia fighting Floyd, I think it's a mismatch. If anything, let me see Danny Garcia beat some other guys at welterweight for him to get a shot. But Floyd Mayweather, he runs his own show. So if he came back and fought Danny, pretty lackluster to me. Just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you going to disagree with me. You probably think it's an excellent fighter. You probably think I'm hating on Floyd Mayweather's opponents. I haven't hated on every Floyd Mayweather opponent, so please don't leave that in the comment section. I haven't. I really haven't. But Danny Garcia, I'd rather see him, like I said, fight Kell Brook, fight the winner out of Porter and Thurman, fight Bradley if he happens to win. Who's the other kid that just won the other day, man? What's the kid's name? Man? I can't remember the dude. Let me try to look it up really quick before I get off of here. But I like to see him fight him. I like to see more from Danny Garcia, man. Jesse Vargas, that's the kid's name. How about that fight? But I don't know, man. Floyd comes back. Do you want to see him fight Danny Garcia? Just let me know. Me, personally, no. I really wouldn't. Not right now, at least. Maybe, like I said, Danny can get some other bigger wins to really, get me convinced on Danny. Because I'm not really super convinced on Danny as far as being an elite welterweight. He is an elite fighter, especially when he was at 140. But at welterweight, I don't know. I don't know how good he is at welterweight. Maybe a fight, if Errol Spence wins his next fight against Algieri, how about a fight with Spence? I want to see more of Danny Garcia. But hey, if Floyd wants to come back and fight him, hey, it's his prerogative, man. I'm so done with trying to get Floyd in there or speak about guys who I want Floyd to fight. I'm done with it because he does what he wants to do. Like the Berto fight, I didn't want to see that fight. I watched it, but I didn't really want to see Berto fight. A lot of fans did. They thought he was, Berto was a young, strong, hungry champion, etc., etc. But what do you guys think about what Mayweather had to say with Triple G in regards to Triple G and in regards to Garcia? Do you think he's just bluffing with this Triple G thing? Or do you think he would actually get in there with GGG if he beat Ward? What do you think? Just let me know. YTBC. I'm out.